Hello, everybody. I thought I would jump on and do a quick update. This is a very unorganized live update, and we know that we've just stepped across into beautiful October. It has been a wild ride over the last couple of months, and I'm sure all of you know exactly what I'm talking about. The energy has been supersonic. The eclipse season was very extreme for a lot of us. Old versions leaving, new versions coming, and a whole lot of chaos playing out on the planet, of course. And the recent activity, the galactic activity, is really stirring up some sacral energy that we've noticed. This energy coming off the sun, offering us higher wisdom, intelligence, and healing of consciousness, and raising our vibration, of course. So these solar storms have been non-stop now for at least 2 or 3 days, and we have certainly been feeling it. We've got the full moon coming soon in a couple of days, and a lot to look forward to in October. Now, energy-wise, I just tuned in. Normally I run on the treadmill and I get all the downloads, but today I just decided that I am not organized and I'm going to trust my higher self to bring through what needs to come through for an energy update for the month of October. Now, when I see October, I'm very much getting from my guides that it's going to be a zappy month. I'm seeing the emoji of a zap, and that is a very electrifying feeling. It's zapping through my whole being. So expect cellular data upgrades, purging, and a lot of emotional release. Now, this is happening physically. A lot of sweats at night, dreams, purging from the subconscious mind. You might even feel like it's an emotional purge, an emotional month. I'm seeing it's like a roller coaster ride, and they're giving me the analogy of it's like a loop de loop. So we've been going up and we've been hanging upside down in the top of the loop de loop. And it's like we've all been in limbo. As the old kind of is still lingering and the new, we can feel the new, but we haven't gone across to the new version of ourselves. We're in this like limbo, hanging upside down, waiting for the ride to begin again. And this roller coaster is like really testing our resilience to stay with the energy and stay in the frequency that everything's going to be okay. Because we've been often going to panic or having spikes of energy of this is just all too hard. I just want to go back to my old 3D life where I had the blinkers on. And so if you're feeling this, the good news is that the ride is about to go again. So expect the ride to start to move, they're telling me, and go down the loop to loop. And we're going to be walking into the new vibration this month of October. There's a new upgrade. You're going to be shifting up in octaves. So you've been doing all the inner work. And I know a lot of us have been in a rebirth phase this year. It's a potent year for rebirths. And this new upgrade of like, I don't even know who I am anymore. If you're questioning this, this is exactly what the energy is doing for us. We are not to know who we are because it needs to be new. And that is spontaneous and that's special. It's a surprise and it's a reward for us to learn the new. That's why we incarnated in the first place, to explore ourselves in the human physical experience. We know what energy in our soul feels like, so why not try it in a body? Okay, so the next energy update that I'm receiving right now is madly typing at the keyboard. So they're giving me this analogy of lots of downloads. So write down everything that you're getting because it's going to mean more. So the unraveling for this theme is going to come in the next 12 months, they're saying. So if you're getting symbols, write the symbol down, draw them, put them in your journal. If you're getting an urge to write a book right now, write it. Double down, and this is a really good portal this month of downloads and bringing through higher intelligence. You've done a lot of the hard heavy lifting, and now your nest is fertile for growth, for this new incoming energy coming from higher and your higher self, higher realms, source, the galactic. What else is there? the green, they're saying the grass is never greener, or that analogy where we think the grass is greener on the other side. Well, and then we get over there and it's not greener. We're actually pretty good where we are. Well, this is the theme for October. We might be feeling like we wish we had that, or we wish we had this. And sometimes it doesn't turn out so good. We realize, oh, yeah, that was just my ego chasing that shiny object. So, what they're suggesting to me is to enjoy the journey that is unraveling. Often we chase the shiny object, the golden nugget, the treasure, but the treasure is actually learning and studying what we're studying in this now moment. And I know it's like boring, Roxy. We want the shiny object. I want that new car, the new house, the holiday, whatever you're looking for, relationship. Maybe it's not that. That's, the ego's desires. And it's good to goal set, but we've forgotten in modern spirituality the purpose of why we have this unraveling journey in the first place. And the reason why we have this unraveling journey is to learn and discover how much we've grown from the old part of ourselves, and to realize, hey, I'm better at this now that I've learnt that. I'm more compassionate here. I'm more loving here. I don't even judge anyone anymore. Isn't that odd? Like my mind used to go crazy at judging things. And so we're learning, oh my God, look how far I've come. We've come so far. We're still in the same body, but our consciousness has expanded so much. So be careful not to attach to shiny objects, because the pursuit of happiness is in this now moment. And when we get distracted on shiny objects, it's coming from the mind and we're not embodying the process. So the idea, the message here, the grass is not greener on the other side, they're saying, is like, enjoy your own grass. Enjoy and fertilize and love your own study. Studying yourself here, not external, is the kind of clue here. That's the secret. You're the treasure. Remember to go into your inner landscapes, not look for everything outside of yourself. I'm noticing a lot of people are certainly learning that they've been working their butt off and they have missed out on so much in their life. And so these knowings and awarenesses are coming because that old drive energy of the ego and the masculine is dropping. And we're learning, hey, we want softer, we want calmer, we want more relaxed lifestyle, we want flow in our routine and our daily life. So now I've got to make some changes. So there's big decisions to be made in October. Towards the end of October into November, big decisions for a lot of people have to be made. So if this is you, if you're in a workplace and it's not fitting with your vibration anymore, they're saying, take the plunge to me right now. Take the plunge and you're going to just go for it. Get into alignment. The energy is trying to move us into position for 2026 so we can be even better light bearers. So listen to the energy. Don't be afraid to take the plunge. They're saying, if now, when? It'll never happen. So do it now. There's a gateway open for a lot of us that have been, leading the way, doing the inner work, really double downing on this practice this year, emotional intelligence. It's huge. 99% of the planet is not looking at this. You are, so enjoy it. Be proud of what you are. Take the plunge if you're looking for more. Do it. You're going to be supported. The other theme here is I'm seeing a message in a bottle, and that is exactly probably what's going to happen. 3i Atlas is coming in hot to our solar system, and it's a lot more than we probably think. A lot of people are trying to just be like, oh, you spiritual people, yeah, it's just another sign from the universe and la la la, and I've seen some posts about that. It's pretty funny, but mainstream media are acknowledging it as external. Okay, so that's number one. It's going to help grow consciousness, but what they're saying to me now is like, it's really a message in a bottle. It's codes, it's downloads, it's awareness for the unawakened people, maybe that were questioning maybe a few things on the big stage right now. They're going to see this in mainstream and go, okay, there is more. Whether or not the mainstream will narrate it to create a story of negative, which, is generally the theme, we just need to ignore that, but realize that it is good. It's good growth for the world and the planet, the people, knowing that there's something else out there. that could be alive. So that's really good. People will start elevating from that, which is really cool. So now they're showing me sitting and meditating, bums on the ground. And a lot of us have forgotten our spiritual practice because we've been in so much chaos. And so the theme and the energy for October is to really, you're going to be forced to sit and meditate because the zappy energy is too high. So you're going to need to ground loads and understand that this is an inner process and it's setting everything up for 2026. So before the Christmas season and before all the chaos with families and parties and celebrations for the year, we need to ground in our purpose and our tensions in the month of October for the following year. The energy is going to support this. They're saying to me now there's going to be a few conflicts, and it's almost like the people that are not meant to be in your vortex will be flicked out like dramatically. So I'm just seeing like a tire coming off a motorbike, and it's like or a car, and it's like flicking off really rapidly, like it's got a tear in it and it's gone. And this is because that tire does not fit and support your foundations of your vehicle anymore. And so it has to go and you have to bring in a new tire, which is trusting that new friendships will come, and there's repositioning happening in your vortex to support your foundations with people on the same frequency, in same resonance as you. We're all moving and learning. We have free will, so sometimes we might not want to go to the next step, or we want to disassociate from something. So that is okay. People are allowed to. That's their free will. So let them drop off if they want to. Let it happen naturally. It will happen. It's going to happen. So look around you, see who's supporting you, who supports your goodwill, who supports your emotions, who has empathy for you, who rings you, checks in with you, and realize and look and observe, see who's falling out, and understand that that's okay. So they are the themes for 2025 October, for the month of October. And there's going to be change. There's changes. We're changing cellularly. There's new water coming into our systems, new crystalline water from energy coming in. So enjoy the upgrades, enjoy the DNA activations. We are meeting for a galactic 1010 portal. This is in Australia, the 10th of October at 11 o'clock, Brisbane time. For the States, this is going to be your 9th, which is a Tuesday, I believe, evening. I always get the days wrong. I'm going to have a look here quickly. Yeah, sorry, it's a Thursday evening, the 9th for the USA, Canada, and Europe. That'll be your evening time, and there'll be time zones. I'll put the link in the description so you can register your interest. We're going to do a Stargate activation, a DNA Stargate activation. We're going to connect to 3i Atlas and see if we can find any beings aboard. And if you're into that, if you're into the consciousness of the solar system, that's all supported in these group galactic ambassador meetups. The next thing that we have coming up in the month of November is our Galactic Training Level 1. It's a 4-week course, 8 sessions. We meet on Monday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Brisbane time. For you folk in the States and Canada and Europe, that's Sunday evenings and Wednesday evenings. The course is on discount right now. We don't want you to stay away because of financial stress, so please email and inquire if you'd like to sit. We do have payment plans, and we can offer discounts if you're in need of that support right now. That is a program where we learn everything we need to know about our spiritual energy centers, our chakras, what emotions can be found in each. And it's a deep dive into this, so you understand 100% where and what energy is suppressed in your energy centers. We go beyond the energy center into the organs, and the organs hold energy and emotion as well. So we go through all of the organs, helping you to identify what you can expect in the liver, what you can expect in the uterus, what you can expect in the heart, the thyroid, the glands, the bloods, the skeleton system. So frequency, there's themes of frequency that attaches to organs, and this is what's creating negative health. So we're helping you to see the energy, release the energy, learn the false belief. If there's a false belief and maybe this energy's come from your childhood, we help you to learn about merging your soul fragments together. Often we come in as a whole soul and we have splits like a mirror. It splits apart because of trauma or experiences in our childhood that were overwhelming to us. So we're learning to work with the quantum field to bring it all back together. We channel the stars, we go to off-planet starship to use medbed technology, and that's where we're doing the work. We go up there because the energy is clear and crisp, and there's no distortion. So think about the city. When you go to the country, it's a lot lighter energy. That's the purpose of working on the quantum field. And then when we work, we're learning to channel our higher self and embody our higher self, which a lot of us are out of body. So we have to get our frequency back into our body, and this is what we're helping you to learn. So that is all in the course. If you want to sign up for that, there'll be a link in the description as well. We are going off to Costa Rica in October, in 2 weeks' time. We're doing the plant medicine with ayahuasca. We've got a lot of students coming this year, which is amazing. So that will be us offline for about 3 weeks. We're back in November for the course, and healing sessions. There might be a couple of healing sessions left in November if you're feeling like a buzz up, and to get clarity on maybe some energy, maybe you're blocked on something, feel free to book a call. The prices are starting from $250 a session with Pete and I, and you'll get in for the month of November and the start of December. We hope to see you guys soon. Thank you for your support, and sending you big, big love from Australia. We'll talk soon.